What's up, everybody? It's another episode of As the Crow Flies Hiking, the continuation of my trip to South Dakota, Wind Cave National Park. Here we go. We're gonna do an overnight here, and then I think tomorrow we're gonna head over to the Badlands, which is the other national park. So join me in a little overnight in Wind Cave National Park. Let's go. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey. Come here. Come here. Hey.
Hear them barking?
Yeah.
That's their alert sound. That's them saying, there's something here we don't like.
Hey. Prairie dogs. Oh, I'm just thinking of that golf movie. What is it?
Caddyshack.
Just thinking of Caddyshack. Kill all the golfers. If I kill all the golfers, isn't that going to be a problem? It's like, no, not the golfers, the gophers. But that's something different. That's not a prairie dog.
So their biggest predators are coyotes and rattlesnakes.
Oh, there's one.
And they see a coyote coming and they have this whole community system of communication where they'll, like the guardsmen will jump up and start barking, and then they all start barking down the line, and then they all start just diving into their holes. We're here and we're going to, camp somewhere in here. But this is the whole national park, Wind Cave. We're going to go to the Badlands tomorrow. But you can see the Centennial Trail starts here and goes all the way up through Mount Rushmore area where we were today, and then goes all the way up here. So we just finished a massive loop in the Black Hills forest or wilderness. Yeah. And then we get off that loop, just a massive up climb for 3 miles, and then get up to the tower, come back down, and here we are starting another adventure in the Wind Cave area. But we're gonna hike a few miles in, I think, and camp. I don't know exactly. Just find a campsite in this beautiful area. Let's start another adventure. Let's go into Wind Cave. There's the sticker, backpacking with Buckley. And there's the man, the myth, the legend himself. More the myth.
And he's guiding us in this little area here, Wind Cave, this national park. There's only 2 national parks in South Dakota.
Correct.
You say?
Yep.
There's the Badlands, and then there's Wind Cave.
Correct.
And that Black Elk Wilderness and Black Hills Wilderness in Custer State Park is all a conglomerate of something.
Some of the state parks are state, and I believe Black Elk Wilderness is
a national forest.
A national forest. But where we're at is an actual bona fide national park. So let's go. So complete change of topography now. Now we got these open prairie looking things out here, which in my neck of the woods, that would be Alabama. This would be a cattle farm or just cattle land. But here, it seems a little more sophisticated.
Okay, that's bison. Not fresh.
Not fresh.
But all this is bison.
Bison poop.
Yeah, they are pies, like big old pies.
Don't pet the fluffy cows. This place is awesome. Just these open prairie lands. Hopefully we'll see some bison out here. I think they're everywhere. We've seen lots of remnants of bison near the creek and everything. So should be an epic night out in Wind Cave. I know what you're thinking on this video. You're thinking, Kevin Costner's gonna ride over that hill right there with an American flag. It looks like straight out of Dances with Wolves. It's so cool. And one of my favorite lines in that is when the guys take him out to his fort, the remote fort. They come across this skeleton of some soldier or somebody that got killed out on the prairie. The goofball wagon driver says, "Now somebody out east is saying, why don't he write?" Like write a letter, like because he's dead. Anyway, probably not that funny.
Wild days.
Look at that. If you were to have a picturesque moment, it's right now. Sun's going down. Just see these rolling hills behind you. Little sparse trees here and there. This is gonna be an epic campsite, I can already tell. Heck, I could put my tent up right here and it would be an epic campsite. Probably be trampled by bison or buffalo, but hey, if there's a way to go out, probably a good way to go out. In my tent, trampled by a buffalo. I mean, maybe that would go on my epitaph or my tombstone. So as I walk through this wind cave stuff, for lunch, when we got out of the Black Hills Wilderness, we went to the resort at Custer State Park, and I had this incredible burger. Well, I'm tasting it for the second time. I'm kind of burping it up. It's still good. Belly's full, ready for a great night camp with all the gang here. Let's find our campsite, get some dinner, and get some rest for tomorrow.
I know there's gotta be buffalo. Home on the range, we're there in the low place. Hey, hey, hey.
And this, my friends, is some big old buffalo poop. If we don't see any buffalo, at least we saw the poop. I mean, that's something, right?
Oh, okay, so we're going up. So I just want to see where they're going.
I guess we're gonna call this episode Bushwhacking with Buckley.
Sounds appropriate.
Maybe you should change the name of your channel. Bushwhacking with Buckley. Here's a shout out to Wandering Monk. Andy thought of it. Wandering Monk, shout out. He always says, stay on the path. We're breaking that rule. We're bushwhacking to the top of this mountain and I'm already tired. Let's do it. Just a little bit more. You can do it.
I don't wanna.
I guess Siri would say, or Google Maps would say, you have reached your destination. And this is epic. Climbing up this hill, absolutely phenomenal. I thought I was done climbing for the day. Well, we made it to our little campsite up here on top of this ridge. Absolutely beautiful. I'll show you the view on both sides. There's a buffalo down in the creek below us. I got my tent up. I'm sorry if it's windy, but the wind is just blowing through this prairie. We'll just hang out and enjoy the sunset and the beautiful scenery. There's a buffalo right there. He's standing on the trail. He's like, come on down here. Get on the trail, I dare you. Up here on top of this wonderful view of two different valleys. Behind the camera down below, can't get too close, but there's a buffalo. I think I'll show you that. And then behind me, another valley. We're out on this ridge. Looks like picturesque, out of a movie, out of a Western. The wind has been brutal at times. But it looks like it may die down. Hopefully it'll die down at night. But absolutely glorious campsite. We'll get something to eat and then Just kind of hang out, tell stories, tell lies, and then go to bed. One more climb for the week. Heading up to the top of this ridge. Apparently Tim says there's a boneyard up here. Not people, like animals. And then there's a couple of views up here, so let's take a look at it. If I can catch my breath. This is gorgeous up here. No buffalo up here. Look at this view. Wow. Wind Cave, man. This place doesn't disappoint. Fantastic view, 360 up here. I just came down here on the top of this ridge to take a look at him down here. Such a majestic, huge creature. Take a look at him. Well, it's about that time of day. It's twilight, sun's gone down, and I'm just taking a look at this beautiful view behind me and behind the camera. It's just amazing. 360 basically view. We're out on this ridge. Below us, a bison just wandering around aimlessly. I've heard him call a couple of times. See some lightning in the distance back there, and this beautiful view behind us. But I think it's time to go in for the night. The wind has finally died down, so I think we can, oh, I think I saw the lightning out there. I will see you guys in the morning as we conclude this little episode, Wind Cave National Park overnight. What's up, everybody? It's the morning of day 4, and I'm just getting out of my tent, coming out here to what I'm gonna call Pride Rock. It's this massive cliff off of where we are staying. And behind me, there's views on the other side of the ridge. Just this Wind Cave area is so pretty. It's just this rolling prairie, as you can see behind me, all out through there. Today we're gonna get up and go to the Badlands Canyon, or the Badlands, I guess. Not a canyon, I don't know what it is. Never seen it before in South Dakota, and that's the other national park. So let's get going this morning. We'll get some coffee and get moving. And I'm just gonna enjoy this area that I'm calling Pride Rock because it just looks like something right out of Lion King. With arms wide open. I want to get a rock over this ledge. Nope.
Which ledge you trying to get it over?
Oh, that didn't go all the way down?
The 12-year-old. Oh, yeah, it did. The 12-year-old in me is like, I want to try.
It would be funny. It's like, hey, what are you doing? Stop going wrong. All right, we're heading out of Wind Cave this morning. There's the crew behind me. We're about to get back to the trailhead, get in the car, and make a long drive. How long is the drive, Tim, to Badlands?
90 minutes-ish.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about an hour and a half. We're gonna go to Badlands.
Well, it's not even.
But first we get to head out of this beautiful scenery down a sketchy trail here. We're just bushwhacking from our campsite down to the main trail, which is the Centennial Trail, and get back to the trailhead. Maybe this bison that was down here last night has moved on. If not, there'll be a standoff and I'm sure he will win. Well, let's get moving on the day. Head down this hill. Man, this is sketchy. Here's what I'm going down. see the remnants of buffalo surely on every step of this trail. You can tell they were on the trail, they were down in the creek, they were everywhere. Those are magnificent animals. I got some good video, I think, of one. Didn't want to get too close. I hear that if you get within 50 yards of them, you're too close. And then there's certain things that they do that you got to recognize that means you need to step back or start running. If their tail is wagging, I think it's like a dog, that they're fine. But if they snort and then stamp their feet and start stiffening up, that's some of the things that Tim said. You gotta be looking for these body language things that they do to know you're too close, because they will charge. Oh, this is just beautiful right here. Golly, love it. Well, thanks everybody for joining me on this short episode of As a Crow Flies hiking in the Wind Cave National Park. Appreciate Phillip and Tim's over there somewhere, and Andy for coming along. Appreciate Tim guiding us through this little place. I say little, this is a massive prairie land. You can see behind me, it's absolutely beautiful and vast, and these valleys and then these ridges above you. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you next time on the next episode of As a Crow Flies Hiking.